Welcome back to Detecting Valhalla. Another quick recce today. We're at the other end of that field. There's not going to be any live digs because the ground is frozen solid. So, without further ado, let's crack on and I'll see you at the first hole. Okay, first hole. And we've got a nice little button. On to the next. Okay, second signal, 44, 45. We've got a bit of lead. On to the next. Okay, another signal. We can see it's kind of coin shape as well. Well toasted, but we'll get that a clean up later. There we go. On to the next. Okay, so the ground is absolutely rock hard. The top 2 inches are probably, well, maybe 3 inches are absolutely frozen solid. So it's definitely hard work. What I'm finding is that the Ultra is falsing an awful lot. Now, I don't know if that's just because the ground's frozen. I don't know whether it's because it's the Ultra and maybe, you know, it can't cope with these conditions. I don't know. So we'll plod on, but it's cold. Okay, just had another signal. It's bounced all over the place, but it's nice and clear, so I gave it a dig anyway, and yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know if you can see in there, but there we are. Let's give it a clean up. Well, quick clean anyway. Oh. Looks like a one of the Georges. We'll have a look, see if we can get a date off that later, but I don't know if you can see. And if you watched my last video, this one definitely is a George. It's nice and thin. On to the next. Okay, another signal. Another bit of lead. On to the next. Okay, another signal. A bit of a button. Shame it's missing, but there we go. On to the next. Okay, just had another nice little signal. Was ringing out about 48, 49. And nice little thimble. Not quite complete, unfortunately, but on to the next. Okay, another signal, 30, 32. Another bit of lead. Looks like there's a bit of a pattern on this bit. We'll have a look when we get back. On to the next. Okay, so this is probably the last signal of the day. It's just rang out. Sort of mid 30s to 40s. It's a bit erratic again, but I think that's just down to the ground. So, well, nice way to end the day. I'll turn you around. So I don't know if you can see in there. We're just hiding away. There's another lovely thimble. And it's complete. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. So I think you'll agree, there's definitely worse ways to end the day. So, been here for about an hour and a half, hour and 3/4, something like that. So, another half decent recce. We'll see, obviously, we'll have a look when we get back. We'll get everything cleaned up and we'll have a catch up. So, next time you see me, finds will be cleaned, I'll be at home, and I'll show you what we found. Right, we're back. Finds are cleaned. Let's have a look, see what we found. So, this is what we got. So we've got the obligatory pile back into place. Got the original obligatory pile of lead. Nothing too much in there. There's a little bit there which might have a bit of patterning on, but if it is anything, it's only a small piece of something. So that's the lead out of the way. Then we've got 3 broken buttons. Would have been quite nice, but it's a nice little tiny one there. All the shanks are off. And then we've got this one here. You can just see the 2 holes there where the shank would have been. Again, completely broke. Then we've got some bits of brass again, the copper. There doesn't seem to be any marks on there, although this was folded, but whether it's just scrap. We've got this piece here, which looks like it might have a bit of age to it, rounded on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe it would have been wrapped around or over the edge or a lip or something, but I think there's some age to that bit, but no marks or anything. Another bit there, same again, just odds and ends, mostly scrap. So we got this piece, which is quite interesting. You can see the gilding still on there, nice bit of patterning around the edge. Not sure if this might have been part of a maybe a strap or something, maybe a strap end or a hinge, maybe a book closer, maybe, I don't know. So if you've got any ideas on that bit, drop them in the comments. But you can see there's definitely some pattern in there, and you can see it's quite a crude, it's not a rivet, you can see it's quite a crude like joiner. So there we go, quite an interesting bit. Then we've got George III, pretty sure it's George III, absolutely. You see a little bit of Britannia on there if you're lucky, but it's well toasted. We got this big old lump of lead, but just inside there you can see the remains of some pot or something in there, like, so I feel like this could have been a pot mend. It's got the bit around there, so there we go. It's good weight though. You can see this was quite. If you look on there, you can see the actual pour where it was cooling down. You can see the lines of the pour. So yeah, that's that. And then the highlight of the day really was a nice tiny little thimble, which unfortunately was a bit broken there. And then the last hole of the day was that thimble. A little bit of a hole in the top, as you can see. But there you go, in one piece. And there we go. So that was what we found. That was at the other end of when I'd done the recce dig on the previous video. That was at the other end of the field. So it shows like across the 4 individual bits of field, it shows that there's quite a bit of history on there. So once they've all been ploughed and drilled now, so we won't be able to get back on them now until later this year. So hopefully once they've all been cut, we can get on there and have a good bash on them. So hope you enjoyed the video. It's just another quick one. If you did, give us a like and subscribe. I say if you've got any idea on what that piece was, and drop that in the comments, because that'd be quite interesting to know. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.